Apple's investors have backed a proposal that would force Apple to undergo a free review of its treatment of women and minorities. It sends a message to the board of directors of Apple. The resolution, voted at Apple's annual meeting on Friday, is voluntary, so the Cupertino, California-based corporation is not obligated to follow it. Rebuking the wishes of its shareholders would put Apple in a weak position, especially because the company has long positioned itself as a protector of civil freedoms. In response to a question from an investor during a conference call made from afar, Chief Tim Cook reinforced that conviction. Apple's labor force is largely made up of white and Asian men, a disparity that the company has been seeking to solve for a long time. Apple's directors had fought the investor proposal, which called for a social equity review that would eventually be revealed. The organization advertised its new initiatives in social equality both inside and outside Apple, obviating the need for a third gathering to assess its procedures. The company also claims to be increasing the pay of women and minority reps, as well as recruiting more female, Black, and Hispanic workers. During Friday's event, Cook stated that Apple has regularly achieved orientation pay value since around 2017 and now includes racial compensation value within the US. He also claimed that 59% of Apple's administrative posts were occupied by people from underrepresented networks in the previous year. However, advocates of social equality claimed that Apple has not been doing enough, making it easy for outsiders to investigate repeated accusations of lewd behavior within the company, which employs 154,000 people worldwide. Last year, Apple sparked unavoidable security fears by announcing plans to scan iPhones for images of child sex abuse. Objections to the examining program prompted Apple to withdraw from the agreement, but also provided a boost to the sponsor of a social freedoms inquiry. When the sheets of publicly traded companies go against investor suggestions, most of them are rejected. The outcome shows that the investors want to know if Apple is making a difference in tackling potential harms to key stakeholders stemming from its products and policies, said Dieter Weisinger, executive director of SOC Investment Group, which was one of the shareholders that filed the civil rights proposal. Similar investor requests for social rights evaluations were taken on by a few other publicly traded companies in the preceding year, including Citigroup. Cook described an orientation and racial value as important for the fate of our organization, despite the fact that he did not specify whether Apple intends to submit to a social equality review.